finally here, the start of the coast to coast walk. This is the route behind us. So we're starting at St Bees on the Irish Sea, walking 192 miles all the way to Robin Hood's Bay on the North Sea. And in doing this walk, we're also hoping to raise awareness for a good cause. Shows your t-shirt, Dad.
Yeah.
I've got my t-shirt on too. So it's the Link Charitable Trust. And the Link Charitable Trust, it works with families, young people and children, and helps improve mental health and also emotional well-being through a range of activities and one-to-one intervention. So it's a really great cause, and we're asking for donations. So this charity, it's not government funded, they do rely on donations, so if you can help, please donate, and I'm sure there's a link below for more details. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Start the walk, there's a few traditions that we must comply with, so what are those, Dad?
Right, well, just we're about to dip our feet in the Irish Sea. We've got our pebbles ready, and hopefully we'll be dropping them off in Robin Hood's Bay.
We've officially started, and it's been a steep hill. The first thing that we've had to do, which has been fun. We stumbled across our first obstacle on the coast to coast. We've got to get past this guy here. Oh, now that you go first. St Bees Lighthouse. I was just going to explain why we're actually filming this video. So apart from raising money for charity, it's obviously going to be good to document our walk as well, watch it back. And also we might put it on YouTube. So if I do put it on YouTube, Dad, tell them to like, subscribe and hit the bell notification.
Please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, please, that'll be fine.
Thank you. We're leaving the Irish Sea behind us now, and that's Scotland in the background, if you can see. And now we're heading this way inland to the Lake District in the distance there. The 7 mile point. And who's this guy then, Dad?
We think it's Alfred Wainwright.
184 miles to go. So we're just over 17k in now. Cleatamua was a steep bank, and now we've got this to do, which is an absolute twat. So we've had to deploy the waterproofs for the first time. Got the back shield on as well, the backpack shield. Made it to, where are we?
Ennerdale Bridge.
Ennerdale Bridge. We found a nice cafe, The Gather. And I'm happy now because I've got a ham and cheese sandwich,
I'm going to
hot
mocha.
chocolate, and Dad, yeah, mocha. So
How weird, man, your mocha's getting cold, man.
so how far to Ennerdale Water now?
A mile.
A mile,
And then we've got about 3 after
a
that.
few miles after that. We made it to Ennerdale Water. This felt like a big slog to get here, isn't it?
It's been a gruel here. We've just got to go to the end of that lake, then over that ridge, and our hot bed and the bath and the shower is waiting for us. Have you been bathing?
Dad joke at that. This is what action cameras are for. This is what a GoPro is intended for. Go on in.
I like to get up.
In POV mode. Sorry. Look at that, my chest has a better view than you right now. Don't make the blooper reel. Ennerdale Water behind us.
Water done. It was a hard path that.
Yeah, brutal path.
Like walking on broken teeth.
Yeah, bit of scrambling. Our last bit after what? 32k.
Red Pike.
Up there in the clouds, and then over the top, down to the hotel.
And we've got 20 minutes to do it.
To make dinner.
It's 5:45.
Yeah, so I think it's safe to say we've done a bit of a detour today. We tried to find the, what was it, Red Pike route,
Yeah.
but we've just gone on for a good few miles back down to the, what's that hut called? Black Seal Hut, and now we're going up.
We're going up Garth Gap, and we're underneath haystacks.
So we're going by the side of haystacks.
Down to Buttermere.
So yeah, we're nearly there. Very stereotypically Lake District. So it's 10:30. We didn't get to the hotel until about 8:30, just after 8:30. We had about 10 minutes to get in for food. We've walked nearly 12 hours today and we did 28.6 miles, I think, so it was a lot longer than we thought, but we finally made it. We've had some food and we're in the hotel room, so all good. So that's day one. Bring on day two. Day two. So the hotel last night was pretty decent, wasn't it, Dad?
Beautiful, yeah. Beautiful breakfast. Nice, comfortable.
Yeah, had a full English. What did you have?
Eggs, clementine.
Yeah, a few coffees, I had tea, orange juice, so we're all refreshed after our mammoth day yesterday.
I've been to church already.
Yeah, so we're at the church because why is it a good view to Haystacks, is it?
This is where Wainwright's favourite place was, yeah.
So yeah, Haystacks is just over there and we're aiming for there today, aren't we? We have to walk past Buttermere Lake and then back over the top of Haystacks
to Honister Pass. And then on to Grassmere.
Yeah, and we've got a real nice day today. Buttermere Lake in the background.
And now we're on our way to Honister and Rosswaite for another long haul.
There he is, look. One thing I've learned about Dad is you can't text and walk at the same time. Back in Porthmore, we've got a bit of a scramble. It's an action camera, that's what it's built for. Nearly at the top of Haystacks. We've got a pretty impressive view behind us. So you can see very well what we've been through from here. So St Bees is that direction, and obviously the Irish Sea's over there. So we've come from there.
In front, Pillar Rock.
And then there's Ennerdale Water. Walked all along there.
Scarth Gap.
All the way through here, and then what up here?
Scarth Gap.
And then all the way down to the end of Buttermere over there. So no wonder it was a slog. And then where are we going, Dad?
On top of Haystacks now.
Top of Haystacks, we're going to go and see the tarn that Wainwright was sprinkled in. Haystacks is all the way up there, and the Honister Pass is here as well, all the cars coming up. You know the views. Made a homemade washing line for my socks. This road is crazy busy. Honister Pass. We found a nice youth hostel just outside of Rosswaite.
Rosswaite, yeah.
So kicked off my shoes. So yeah, nice stop on day two. So since our break, we've come up from the valley floor over there, and more uphills and mountains all the way up here. And then we saw a sign down on the valley floor that said, what, 6.5 miles to Grassmere via the top of here. This route's been a bit of a grueler. We've come up to the top of there. It was a false summit, had to come up again, and now we're tackled by this. So it looks as though the path goes to the left. Can't make it out beyond there, but we have to go over the top of that. Come all the way from up here, and now we just have to climb a gully or a waterfall. So up we go. It's going to be slippy. There's loads of moss. Finally at the top. At least the views are worth it. So this day has ended up being a bit of a killer. Coming down is as tough as going up in the Lake District, so I don't know if you can see that in the distance, but we've had to come all the way down from there, and we're still going all the way down, and Grassmere should be around there somewhere. Okay. Yeah. Do you know what I blame for this cooler of a day? What? You farting in church or swearing in church, whatever you did. Finally made it to the room. 2 nights. Got to Grassmere. That's pretty good going, isn't it, Dad? Yeah. Today again was a killer. Shop tomorrow. This is the start of day 3. We stayed in Heidi's lodge there
on the left of the H.
Yeah. The room was pretty nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was boutique. It was beautiful. Yeah.
Pancakes for breakfast again. So we're headed for Shap today, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's going to be a long day again, so hopefully we get there. Grassmere is there. Grasmere Lake. We didn't see that from being in the valley, and then we've had to start the day by coming up this whack off steep hill. It's not finished yet, all the way up there and then probably through there to the top. How are you feeling, Dad?
Alright.
Alright.
What?
Tell the truth.
No, I'm a bit took it out this morning, like.
That's Hill Mountain at the top there. That's probably my favourite mountain. We stopped for something to eat in Patterdale. There's one for you, Kirsty and Charlie. And there's Ullswater in the background. And now we're back on the up, all the way up to there. I think it's going to be along the tops for now. Highest point, Kidsty Pike, is on this route. But for now, we're aiming for, what is it, Angleton? Angleton. So, here comes Angleton. So, after a bit of iPhone navigation, we've made it to Angleton. Apparently it's a good spot for camping. There's already a few people camping in it.
High street, pretty nice, like Kirsty Pike's just.
I think that we go up this path here, all the way up to Kidsty, is it Kidsty Pike?
Point, yeah.
That's the highest point on the walk, and then hopefully drop down and start going towards Shap. So that's Kidsty Pike there. That's the highest point on the coast to coast. We just need to go around the top, and then we need to drop down to Haweswater over there, and then all the way along Haweswater towards Shap. Check out this for a reservoir. It's absolutely massive. Starts off down there and goes all the way over there.
4 mile.
Over there. So we have to come down here, walk the length of this, and then it's a few miles to Shap after that.
And then bed.
And then bed, yeah. And it looks like another co-op tea.
Another 11 hour day again.
Yeah, another co-op tea. I'm only going on pancakes and a bag of crisps. And yeah, Kidsty Pike, we didn't see the eagle this time, did we?
No, I think he's died, but we've got some. I'm just looking forward to my ring pull baked beans.
We saw a red squirrel yesterday.
Yeah? Oh, red squirrel, yeah. A few buzzards today.
So yeah, nearly there. Into a bit of a traffic jam here. Day has turned to be another mammoth day.
Yeah, we've been over 12 hours walking now.
And what do you reckon? It's what, about 25? Going to be about 25 plus miles, isn't it?
Yeah.
My GPS has died, my watch has died, that's how long it's been. As you can see, the sun's setting in the background. Obviously missed the check-in. We have to pay £10 extra for a late check-in, but now it's self-check-in. And we've got, what, 40 minutes to get some food from the co-op.
Happy days.
So, welcome to day 4. Hopefully today is a lot easier than yesterday. What do you reckon?
Hopefully, this is crap shop.
Yeah, we didn't get to the hotel until well, not the hotel. We didn't get to the co-op until about 9:30. So it was another co-op dinner or tea. But the room was alright, wasn't it?
It's really comfortable, yeah, no converted barn.
I got a double bed to myself, so that was good. Nice breakfast. So yeah, hopefully it gets a bit easier now, because the last 3 days have killed me. I don't know about you.
It's been tough, certainly yes.
So yeah, onwards to what? Kirkby Stephen. We have to cross over the M6 now. It's a good job there's a bridge. We'll have to run across. Is that Kidsty Pike? Kidsty?
Kidsty. Well, this is day 4. We're up on the tops of Orton Scar. That's what we're looking for. But as you can see, I'll do a panorama. It's pretty bleak. No signposts, and the only people we've passed is a couple of old fellas who've done it 3 or 4 times. They love it, and about 6 or 7 grannies who are like look fitter than us.
Well, at least it's flat. Look at this little honesty shack. Nice fridge and notebooks to write notes in. Oh yeah, I've seen this on the vlogs before, of all these horse awards. And they say Yorkshire's just full of sheep and fields. So I've got a Coke. What did you go for, Dad?
Probably lemonade.
And there's also a kettle in there, so Dad's going to make a brew of coffee and I'm going to make a hot chocolate. Good little find this.
after a hard slog over wide open moorland, we've finally arrived at Smartdale Bridge, which is just down there. Then I believe the path leads us over more open moorland. Beautiful, beautiful around here. The only problem is there's no signpost sadly, so it's just been having to go and sat nav and guesswork half the time.
So here we are, we're on day 5 now. We stayed in Kirkby Stephen last night, and we're heading to Reef today. And as you can see from the sign, we've done 82 miles and we've still got 108 miles to go. So this day will be the halfway stage, or passing the halfway stage anyway. How's it been, Dad?
Been fine. The hardest part for me is the navigation. There's been no markings, very poor markings I would say. And we've got a national park.
A few aching bones as well, maybe.
But yeah, we've managed to we've got to every destination up to now, no problem, and a nice meal and a nice quiet room. So here we go.
So yeah, onwards and upwards. Day 5 again. We've made it to the first point of interest. We're at the 9 standards behind me here. So it's been a long slog up from Kirkby Stephen all the way uphill to these here. Nobody really knows why they're here. It's either a border, or there's a theory that it looks like there's an army stood on top of the hill from down this way probably. There's Dad, he's been editing photos or something, making his way up. So first point of interest. To the part where you take the seasonal route. So we're doing this route because it's August, so August to November. It's down this way, and down that way is Dad's favourite farm.
Ravensseat. Hopefully I'll bump into Claire and I'll bump into Amanda and Clive with a bit of luck.
So yeah, so I'll bring you back out when something more interesting is happening. So here we are at the Yorkshire farm. Gives a wave, Dad.
Yeah, this is Ravensseat.
And who have you just seen?
I've just seen Clive, the farmer Clive.
What did you say? We've made it to Keld, which is halfway on our 5th day, and also halfway on the coast to coast. Halfway there, Dad.
Halfway there, yeah.
It can only get better from here. Waterproof's deployed again.
Pitter-patter little rush hours.
I was going to get a beer. Well, I did get a beer for the beer garden. As soon as I ordered the beer,
poured down.
Poured down. Typical Yorkshire, isn't it?
Yorkshire.
Feeling positive still, Dad?
Yeah, great. I'm nice and cool now. It's the first time I've been cool out here.
At least my sunburn's not going to get worse. We're making our way down to the River Swale and then hopefully pick up the path from there. Down the Swale Valley, is it? Swaledale? Swaledale Valley. Actually hailstoning right now. Beautiful sunshine this morning, wasn't it?
Yeah, summertime.
Sun this morning, hail this afternoon. Found the River Swale. Just crossing it over now. Hopefully we'll follow this all the way to Reef, don't we, Dad?
That's it, yeah. It should be a few feet hard now, all the rain we've just had.
These little gates are funny. Probably won't be able to tell on this, but there's a barn owl sat on top of that. Really happy to get here, Reef. So it's been another long slog, probably about 25 miles, what do you reckon?
25 miles, another 11-hour day.
Yeah, so I'm pleased because we're more than halfway now. Still got another 5 days, so those 5 days should be a lot easier, less miles.
Yes, the hotel's still open for food, so we'll get a first cooked meal for 3 nights tonight.
So we're going to check in and check out.